In our fast-paced world, where every minute counts, can the age-old wisdom of Stoicism transform our lives in just 25 minutes? Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once remarked that our lives are not short, but we make them so by squandering much of our time. Imagine if I told you that, in the next 25 minutes, you could grasp and deeply understand the tenets of Stoicism. Are you prepared to embark on a quick yet insightful journey into the core of Stoicism? Join me as we decipher these enduring teachings and learn how to integrate them into our daily routines, both efficiently and effectively. Before we dive in, I'd be grateful if you could like this video to assist in spreading Stoic philosophy. If you haven't yet subscribed, I suggest doing so and activating the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any future content. Principle number 1, understanding what is in our control. Grasping the distinction between what is within our control and what isn't is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It involves acknowledging our abilities and limitations in life's unfolding events. Picture a typical day. You're set to deliver an important presentation at work, fully prepared and rehearsed. But just as you begin, the power fails. Initial feelings of frustration or panic are natural, yet the power outage is beyond your control. Your reaction to this unforeseen situation, however, is within your power. This concept is applicable to all aspects of life, including relationships. You may be the most devoted partner, but you can't dictate your significant other's feelings or actions. They might overlook a crucial date or make a hurtful remark. It's important to remember that how you respond is within your control. You can choose understanding or resentment. In professional contexts, this Stoic teaching is equally important. Suppose you've dedicated immense effort to a project, only to have it cancelled by upper management. Stoicism guides us to concentrate on our reaction, not on decisions beyond our reach. It's about acknowledging our emotions, but not letting them dominate our judgment. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, summed it up eloquently. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. These words serve as a potent reminder that, while we can't control everything in life, we hold complete sway over our attitudes and actions. This Stoic principle extends to our inner world as well, our thoughts and feelings. While they may appear spontaneous and beyond our control, we can actually exercise significant influence over them. If you feel anxious or upset, recognize these emotions, but also understand that you have the power to challenge and reshape your thought processes. In essence, recognizing what we can control is empowering. It encourages us to channel our energy effectively, concentrating on our actions, reactions, and attitudes. This doesn't imply passivity or indifference. Rather, it means being proactive where we can truly affect change, leading to a more resilient and fulfilling life. Principle number 2, embracing temporary nature of life. Acknowledging the ephemeral nature of life is a key Stoic tenet, teaching us about the transience of everything around us. Though this idea might seem melancholic at first, it actually encourages us to fully embrace and cherish the present moment. Consider the simple pleasures in life, like enjoying a sunset, hearing a child's laughter, or smelling your morning coffee. Their beauty is heightened because they are not everlasting. This acceptance of life's fleeting nature heightens our presence and attentiveness to life's beauty. It teaches us to enjoy experiences while they last, without clinging to them when they are gone. This concept extends to our belongings and achievements as well. Whether it's acquiring a dream car or reaching a professional milestone, these too are temporary. Understanding this helps us not to get too attached to material possessions and status, but rather to relish the experience and the journey, not just the end result. In our relationships, this principle takes on an even greater importance. Every moment with those we care about becomes more precious when we recognize it may not last forever. It encourages us to value our time together, resolve conflicts promptly, and express our feelings openly, mindful that any interaction could be our last. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, elegantly expressed this. All things fade into the storied past, and in a little while are shrouded in oblivion. His words are not meant to discourage, but to prompt us to appreciate the present moment. By embracing the transitory nature of life, we learn not to take anything for granted. It readies us for life's inevitable changes and losses, enabling us to enjoy good times without desperation and to endure tough times with perspective. In summary, this Stoic principle invites us to live more deeply, to value each moment, and to appreciate the fleeting beauty in all aspects of life. It teaches us that the depth of our experiences is more significant than their length, leading us towards a more enriched and meaningful existence. Principle number 3, the virtue of self-discipline. The virtue of self-discipline, a fundamental Stoic principle, is less about abstaining from pleasure and more about not being dominated by transient desires. It emphasizes the importance of opting for long-term fulfillment over immediate gratification, a choice that significantly enriches our lives in numerous ways. Consider being at a gathering where unhealthy snacks are the norm, and you're committed to a healthy diet. Here, self-discipline is not merely about avoiding a snack. It's about aligning your choices with your deeper values and objectives. Each healthy choice reinforces your dedication to your overall well-being. Self-discipline is also vital in managing our time and productivity, especially in an era rife with distractions like social media, streaming platforms, and constant notifications. It enables us to focus on our goals, whether completing a work assignment or spending meaningful time with family, by prioritizing what's truly important rather than what momentarily seems urgent. In financial matters, self-discipline is just as crucial. While the urge to make impulsive purchases or follow the latest trends can be compelling, exercising restraint in spending aligns with our long-term financial goals, such as saving for a house, education, or retirement. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, noted that we often suffer more in imagination than in reality. This rings particularly true for self-discipline. We might anticipate that denying ourselves a desire will feel restrictive, but in practice, self-discipline usually yields a sense of accomplishment, tranquility, and liberation. Furthermore, self-discipline extends to our emotional and mental well-being. It involves controlling our reactions to criticism or conflict. Instead of yielding to impulsive emotions like anger or defensiveness, self-discipline encourages us to respond in a more thoughtful, constructive manner, preserving relationships and our inner calm. In summary, self-discipline acts as a liberating force. It prevents us from being ruled by fleeting whims and aligns us with our genuine aspirations and values. It leads to true freedom, where we're not constantly influenced by external temptations, but are steered by our internal compass. Through fostering self-discipline, we empower ourselves to craft the life we truly seek, one mindful decision at a time. Principle number 4, developing emotional resilience. The development of emotional resilience, a core Stoic principle, focuses on building inner strength to help us face life's inevitable trials and uncertainties with calmness and clarity. This resilience isn't about repressing our emotions, but rather about understanding and managing them effectively. Take, for instance, the challenge of a significant loss, like job termination. It's normal to experience a range of emotions: shock, anger, sadness. Emotional resilience isn't about ignoring these feelings. It's about recognizing them and then gradually finding constructive ways to progress. It's about learning to navigate rather than being overwhelmed by emotional currents. This principle is equally relevant in interpersonal relationships. We often face situations where someone's actions or words may upset us. Emotional resilience teaches us to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. It means pausing to evaluate our emotions and choosing a response that aligns with our values and long-term well-being. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, aptly stated that it's not events themselves that affect us, but our reactions to them. This underscores the essence of emotional resilience. It's our interpretation of events, not the events themselves, that impacts us. By shifting our perspective, we can maintain stability even during challenging times. In terms of personal achievements and failures, emotional resilience is key. Failure is a natural part of pursuing goals, whether it's a business venture gone wrong, a rejected proposal, or a missed opportunity. Resilience helps us see these not as ultimate setbacks, but as opportunities for learning, prompting us to ask, what can I learn from this, rather than dwelling on the negative. Additionally, emotional resilience allows us to maintain a balanced view of both success and failure. It teaches us to enjoy success without arrogance and to handle failure without despair. This balance ensures that our self-esteem and happiness don't solely hinge on external achievements or recognition. Therefore, emotional resilience is a dynamic journey. It involves being aware of our emotions, learning from experiences, and adjusting our outlook to keep an inner stability. This skill strengthens with practice, enabling us not just to endure life's challenges, but to flourish amidst them. By embracing this Stoic principle, we arm ourselves with a crucial tool for personal growth and lasting satisfaction. Principle number 5, living in harmony with nature. The Stoic principle of living in harmony with nature urges us to align with the world's natural order and our inherent human characteristics. This concept goes beyond environmental awareness. It's about recognizing our role in the universe and acting according to our true nature as rational and social entities. Consider the act of rising with the sunrise, syncing your daily rhythm with the natural day-night cycle. This alignment with the natural world fosters a balanced, healthier lifestyle. The Stoics believed that such harmony leads to inner peace and satisfaction. When it comes to our relationships with others, this principle encourages us to embrace our innate sociability. Humans are naturally communal beings, flourishing through connections and relationships. Living in harmony with this aspect involves nurturing empathy, kindness, and understanding in our interactions, seeing ourselves as part of a broader community, and acting in ways that reinforce these connections. Marcus Aurelius, reflecting on the nature of time, likened it to a swiftly flowing river, constantly moving past us. His analogy highlights the importance of moving with life's flow rather than resisting it. Adapting to life's changing circumstances, like a river conforming to the land's contours, is a part of this principle. In our professional lives, especially in a world fueled by ambition and competition, living in harmony with nature means acknowledging our limitations and avoiding burnout. It's about balancing work with rest, ambition with satisfaction, and pursuing success while staying connected to our basic human needs. Regarding personal growth, this principle entails recognizing and accepting our strengths and weaknesses. It involves understanding our unique talents and limitations, and using this insight to guide our life choices and goals, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling path. Ultimately, living in harmony with nature is about understanding our place in the world and acting in ways that resonate with our nature as rational, ethical, and social beings. It's about finding balance and meaning in life by aligning our actions with the natural order. This Stoic guidance steers us towards a purposeful, peaceful life, deeply connected with ourselves, others, and the world around us. Principle number 6, practicing gratitude. The practice of gratitude, deeply ingrained in Stoicism, prompts us to shift our perspective from what we lack to the abundance that surrounds us, recognizing the value in our everyday lives. This approach cultivates contentment and well-being, influencing both our mindset and our interactions with the world. Consider starting each day by appreciating life's simple yet essential elements: the comfort of a home, the freshness of morning air, or the consistency of your morning coffee. Embracing gratitude can profoundly transform our daily experiences, laying a groundwork of positivity and appreciation. In personal relationships, gratitude's impact is especially profound. Focusing on the positive attributes and actions of those around us, instead of fixating on shortcomings or disagreements, can deepen and enrich these bonds. Expressing gratitude for the support, love, and joy others bring into our lives strengthens these relationships and fosters a nurturing, loving environment. Epictetus, a philosopher who significantly influenced Stoic thought, emphasized the wisdom in not mourning what we lack, but rejoicing in what we have. This perspective is central to practicing gratitude, celebrating our possessions and experiences rather than grieving their absence. In difficult times, gratitude's role becomes even more vital. Finding things to be thankful for during hardships, such as health challenges or financial struggles, can offer stability and hope. For instance, during a career setback, gratitude for the learning experience or newfound time for self-reflection can reframe our view from loss to opportunity. Gratitude also plays an important role in how we perceive ourselves. Valuing our efforts, talents, and progress promotes a positive self-image and encourages continuous personal development. It's an act of self-recognition that honors our journey and every step we take, no matter how small. Moreover, gratitude brings tangible mental and physical health benefits. Regularly expressing gratitude is associated with reduced stress, improved sleep quality, and enhanced overall health, supporting not just a positive outlook, but also a healthier lifestyle. Thus, embracing gratitude means adopting an abundance mindset. It involves acknowledging and celebrating the positive aspects of our lives, finding joy in the mundane, and approaching each day with a heart full of appreciation. This Stoic principle steers us toward a life filled with more joy, fulfillment, and meaning. Principle number 7, contributing to the common good. The Stoic principle of contributing to the common good emphasizes the importance of ensuring our actions benefit not just ourselves, but also positively affect those around us. This idea prompts us to look beyond our personal desires and consider the well-being of the broader community. Take, for instance, our everyday choices, like opting for public transportation or recycling. These seemingly minor decisions play a part in larger societal objectives, such as reducing traffic or protecting the environment. Each choice we make in favor of the common good contributes to a more sustainable and harmonious society. In professional settings, contributing to the common good can manifest as collaborative teamwork, where the emphasis is on the group's success rather than individual accolades. This involves sharing knowledge, supporting colleagues, and working toward shared objectives, recognizing that the team's triumphs are also personal victories. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, once said, "What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee." This metaphor aptly illustrates this principle. Just as bees labor for the benefit of their hive, our well-being as individuals is intertwined with the well-being of our society. In our local communities, contributing to the common good might mean engaging in community service, supporting local businesses, or participating in decision-making processes. It's about nurturing a sense of belonging and responsibility towards our home. This principle is also relevant in the digital world. In an era where social media can often propagate negativity, choosing to disseminate positive messages, share informative content, and engage in respectful dialogue promotes a more constructive online environment. Our digital actions can and should be a force for good. Furthermore, contributing to the common good involves considering the impact of our actions on future generations. This forward-looking perspective inspires us to make decisions that satisfy our current needs while also creating a better world for those who follow. In summary, embracing the Stoic principle of contributing to the common good is about acknowledging our interconnectedness and responsibility towards one another. It's an invitation to live a life that seeks not only personal fulfillment, but also strives to elevate and benefit others. This approach cultivates a sense of purpose, belonging, and deep satisfaction, knowing that our actions contribute to a greater collective good. Self-reflection and thanks. As we wrap up our brief journey through Stoicism, we've explored 7 fundamental principles and their significance in nurturing inner peace and resilience. This exploration is more than theoretical. It serves as a practical guide to discovering purpose and tranquility in the midst of life's turmoil. I invite you to participate in this ongoing conversation by sharing which Stoic principle resonates with you the most, or how you've incorporated Stoicism into your daily life. Your perspectives and experiences are crucial to our shared quest for knowledge and insight. Each individual's contribution